guys, and welcome back. Today I have my hands on a brand new eyeshadow palette from Tarte. My mother actually ordered this and she's letting me borrow it to review it for you. It is the new Tartelette Juicy Palette. They had a mini version of this come out in one of their Christmas collections, and they have made the mama bear. This is a beautiful pink toned palette. I'm excited to dive into this. I'm going to do some swatches for you. I'm going to do a few eye looks for you so you can see it in action, and then tell you my thoughts on this. So let's go ahead and dive into swatching first. I generally like the Tarte formula of eyeshadows. They work really well. They're pigmented, but not too pigmented. They normally blend well, and they smell like vanilla. I don't know why, but they smell so good. All right, so the first row we have Water Lily, Paradise, Rose, and Orchid. The last one in that row is Dream Chaser. The first row of swatches. The next row, these first two will probably not show up very much because they are very, very light, but the first one is Wishful. So that is, oh, you can see it a little bit. That's my skin tone. Blossom, beautiful shade that I have on my eyes right now. Wildflower, Petal, that one's a little bit chunky, and Luscious. This is a matte with glitter in it, and I am wearing this one, but I tapped the glitter off the brush. Some of them have been a little bit chunky, but nothing bad so far. All right, the third row we have Inspiring, Shine, Fresh Start, Dawn, Charmed. I like Charmed. That's a good one. So this is what we're working with so far. Getting into the neutral tones. This third row is more warm. The last row has more cool tones in it, and I'm excited for it. The last 5 shades, we have Reflect, which is gonna be a favorite of mine. Happiness, very light transition shade. Dusk, ooh, that one's nice. Grounded, slightly chunky matte, but it blends out fine. And then the very last shade in the palette, the deepest shade, is Euphoric. We're gonna put that right on my elbow. That looks like it's gonna be a nice deep shade. So there's the palette right there, all 20 shades right there. Based off the swatches, this looks like a typical Tarte palette. The formula doesn't look too different than what I'm used to with Tarte. We're gonna go ahead and get into putting this on my eyes. I'm going to do 3 looks for you, and then I've already done one of them, but I will talk about how they performed and my final thoughts on the Juicy palette. let's get into the quality of the shadows. As far as I can tell, it's a typical Tarte palette. So if you have liked Tarte shadows in the past, you'll probably like them now. If you have not tried Tarte shadows, they are just a little bit dusty, not too much, but they do kick back a little bit when you put a brush in. Some of them are a little bit dustier than others. The mattes generally have a little bit of kickback, but they don't really have too much fallout. I normally tap off my brush and then go in. They blend beautifully, they build, they have the right middle ground of pigmentation. They're not too pigmented to where you put it on, you can't really get it to go anywhere, but they don't take too long to build up. I've been out of focus, sorry. Sorry, I was out of focus. But they don't take too long to build up. I really enjoy the formula of these. I haven't tried every single one on my eye, but I did try out several of them. My second look, I just used this bottom row. I loved that look. That would probably be my go-to right there. This warmer toned is not my typical look, but I know a lot of people love warm tone shadows. So I love that there is a nice cool tone neutral and warm tone neutral in this palette. And then you have these top two rows of rosy tones, which I love. I have brown eyes, and pink and rosy tones look so good with brown eyes. You get several different looks with the pink shades up here. All in all, I think this is a great palette. Unfortunately, I don't own this. This is my mom's, so I may actually end up picking this one up. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that it's difficult for me to jump on a new palette because I do have so much in my collection and I do have so many of the same shades. But this is a very good palette. This is a very good everyday kind of use palette for so many different looks. Let me know if you have picked this up. Let me know if you're going to pick this up. And if you haven't, let me know if you're enjoying it. That was a lot of let me knows. All right, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. We are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. I have been on YouTube for almost 5 years now, and I have been trying to get to 1,000 for so long. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my second channel, Ash & Nicole Photography, where I talk about everything photography related. I teach photography over there and I do photography challenges, so head on over there and subscribe there as well. But I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. Let me know if you've picked this up. Let me know if you've what is this called? Yeah, so that's it for this video. We're done. Okay.